"Are you sure no one will find us back here, Jack?" the young woman asked the man she'd met a few nights ago at the bar her cousin owned. Having moved here only a few months earlier, she wasn't too familiar with the area, but she knew they were somewhere up in the Jemez Mountains, far from any of the hiking trails she'd seen along the way. They'd left his Xterra at a campsite and were trekking just a short distance, off the road. His short-distance gauge and hers were apparently not in sync, because it felt like they'd been walking an hour already.
Positive. Relax, babe. I come out here all the time to hike. I've never seen anyone out here, ever, he assured her.
The young man stopped and looked into his date's wide eyes.
But you're the first girl I've ever brought up here. You're special, Trinity.
He brushed her hair to the side and leaned in to kiss her. It wasn't true, of course. He'd brought plenty of women up here. He told them all they were special. He found his lucky spot in a small copse of trees and released Trinity's hand so he could pull the knapsack off his back and set the small cooler down. After he cleared some brush away, he unzipped the large compartment of his bag and pulled out a heavy wool blanket, which he laid on the flattest part of the ground, securing all the corners in case the wind picked up. He glanced up at the sky and thanked the heavens it was such a nice day, even up here in the mountains. When everything was the way he liked it, he pulled out a bottle of wine, pouring a little into 2 plastic cups. Jack handed Trinity one of the cups and situated himself in the center of the blanket, legs stretched out. When she simply stood there looking unsure, he tugged gently on her hand, encouraging her to sit next to him. When she did, he moved her hair away from her neck and kissed the silky soft spot below her ear.
Relax, Trinity. We don't have to do anything you don't want. You know that, right? We can just chill on the blanket, watch the clouds, and talk.
As he spoke, he rubbed soothing circles on her back. Within a short amount of time, Trinity had drunk 2 glasses of wine and was on her 3rd. "You're not doing a very good job of keeping up with me here, Jack."
But I'm the one who's driving, remember?
Jack poured more wine into her glass, even though it was still half full. Trinity giggled nervously and took another sip. With just a hint of slur in her words, she said, "If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to get me drunk."
Now, babe, I wouldn't do that. I just want you to relax a little.
She wasn't drunk yet, but she'd finished off those other 2 glasses rather quickly, so she must be feeling pretty buzzed. He didn't really want her completely inebriated. He didn't want to take advantage of her. He wasn't a jerk. He wanted her to enjoy this as much as he would, but still, he let her continue drinking. While she was busy taking another sip, he slipped his hand under her shirt.